trying to work on my trade rank. I've been working on my Imperial rank, which is different. So if I go over here to status and I go down, there's my superpower ranks over here. You can see that I'm a Viscount now and 9%. So I've been working on that this morning. I moved up to Viscount from a Baron. But now I want to spend some time working on my overall game status. So my trade rank is my strongest. You can see I've not done a lot of combat. Done a little bit of exploring, but nowhere near the amount of trading that I've done. Tycoon, I'm at 32% of Tycoon, and my intent is to try to get that bar over towards the right, hopefully all today, but who knows how far it will go. Or not go. I may not be able to get there. It is a wonderful, lovely, sunny 60-degree Sunday here in Arkansas. And what am I doing? I am sitting inside playing a space game. But that's beside the point. I want to try to get to elite status. I'd love to make elite soon. So what I'm going to do is run supply and demand. So what I discovered in my last session was if you do the deliveries, you deliver items, it contributes to your superpower status like the Empire Federation, but it does not seem to contribute to your trade rank. So what you really need to do is supply items, use the supply and deliver items missions is what it seems like I'm finding to get this trade rank moving. We're going to see if that happens. I'm going to run a mission here in just a minute. It's a pretty large mission. It's actually a wing mission. But I've got a pretty large ship, so hopefully I can fill the Anaconda up with 400 tons, and I think the job is for 500 something tons, so two runs, and then I should have a pretty large job finished that's got 5 pluses for rank and for reputation. Alright, so let's go back over here. You can see right now I am in my Imperial Courier from earlier today when I was running delivery, not delivery, but courier missions. So what I'm going to do now is go back over here. I'm going to go back, and my companion app keeps cutting in and out, and we'll have to work on that later. But let's go to the shipyard. We're going to change this fast ship, this courier, one of my fun ship to fly, by the way. One of my favorites as far as fast right there. There's the Clipper. And then we're going to change, but I'm in the Courier, so not to be confused with the Clipper. We're going to go not to the Python for 224, but for the Anaconda, which I have pretty well set as a cargo ship for 400. And we're going to fire that up. All right. So what I've done is used a helper app, eddb.io, on the web to find a commodity that this mission calls for. I'll show it in just a minute. Alright, so let's get started. There's the Anaconda coming up into the hangar in all of its glory. We'll be flying aboard the Galactica today. Alright, so here we are. Let me go up to the mission board, show you the mission, or I could go over to the transactions board and show you that, but I'll just show you here since I've already opened it. Alright, so once it fires up, source and return 552 units of animal monitors. So we've got to go find them, buy them, bring them back. And so that will be quite a job. Normally a wing, but I don't have anybody online right now to wing with. So we'll do it solo unless someone comes online. So if we go here, estimated costs for these monitors are going to be around 300,000. But if we look up here, it's going to pay about 1.4. So it's a really small wing mission. So it's not like I signed up to transport 5,000 units or something. I would never do that. And so, but let's go do this. So we're ready to roll. One final pre-flight check. We're going to look. I've learned to always look at inventory to make sure you're clear, or else you might take some inventory out. Not that I may or may not have done that. We're going to check inventory. It is empty, so we're good to go there. We're going to check out here and make sure we're fueled, which we are. And then we're going to go do a plot for pre-flight. So we're going to go up, and I am going to Tang Vision, or T-A-N-G-E Vision is the station, but the system's going to be a little bit more challenging. It is P-8. A N G I L A G A R A. Now hopefully if I've spelled that right, then I should get a hit on the galaxy map. There we are. It's about 45 light years away. I have no system map available, so I'll have to plot to the station once I get there, but I'll plot this route. Looks like 1, 2, 3 jumps, so that'll be interesting. It's going to take a little time to do this, but that's all right. Let's see what we got. Yep, 3 jumps. All right. So we're leaving Chelome, or I say Chelome orbital in Cubeo. We got to bring them back here. All right, so we're going to go 3 jumps, and then hopefully the station is not too far from the jump point. I should have checked that, and that would have always be a good thing to do, but I didn't this time. So we're already committed, so let's go ahead and launch this puppy. And the Anaconda is going to come up. Has a little bit of a disadvantage in that it's slower, it's harder to maneuver, at least in my opinion. Definitely harder to get through the mail slot, but 400 tons versus 224 is substantial. Alright, so there we go. Now we're going to get this freighter over here. Got it a little bit high, so let's go down. Edge it down. Alright, let's see. Edge it over. Hopefully nobody's coming up behind me. I don't see anybody in the station behind me. Gotta line this puppy up a little better than this. Come on. Come on, come on, thrusters. Bring us up. Alright. Sideways. Alright, I'm gonna just use my maneuvering. Now, I'm gonna get some speed up by taking my landing gear off before I go through. That's gonna do a proximity alarm, but if I don't, I get a trespass warning because I'm too slow. Alright, so a little trick I learned when flying the Anaconda. Alright, so here we go. Hello, boys. Alright, we're coming up. First jump's lined up. Boost on out. Check my pips on the right. I have engines fully heated on the systems, and so we are good to go. Alright, so we're going to just take the Anaconda out for a nice Sunday ride. For a nice little mission. Alright, here we go. There we go. All right. So I'm not really doing this big of a mission for 1.4 million. I can get that on other stuff, but it is a 5 reputation pick mission, so I'm gonna just go ahead and run it. Didn't really see a lot of other missions, so that's why I picked this one. Alright. Bucket turn before we get too close to that star. I don't want to see our Anaconda burned up. It would be a nice chunk of change to replace. So let's keep it out of the corona of that star. Get away from that heat. There we go. Now we're lined up. So 3 jumps out. It's probably going to be about 6 jumps coming back because I'll be laden with cargo. So it's going to be a pretty nice sized little mission. By the time I'm done with this mission, I'll be wondering why in the world did I even sign up for it. I know that. 34% heat. We're good to go. Clear. Let's engage the hyperdrive. It's good. I've got sort of in the habit of pulling the throttle to neutral when I'm jumping, so that way I don't fly into that star. seems to be working pretty good. I'm going to go here and look at my fire groups real quick. Yeah, I probably should change to analysis mode and see if I can't. Well, my scanner's not there. Alright, so I guess I'll have to put the scanner over here for a second. There we go. Probably haven't got them set up right.
System scan complete.
Alright, I don't know why it is, but that... Alright, we'll go ahead with it. Because I got to have the scanner. I can see the scanner, that the next system that we're going to is unknown, so I'm going to need my discovery scanner, so I'll just leave it open. I don't know why, but those lines on the screen bother me. I like a full open star screen. Field of vision without scanner lines. I wish you could, only activate them when you're scanning, but it is what it is. Fuel's half full, 50%, so we're still good. We're at our destination basically. Unless the station's one I see from my app is 1582 light seconds, so it's not too bad. Let's get away from this heat, run the discovery scanner. Alright, and then we're going to come over here. We're going to find change vision. Should be somewhere in here. We could go to our system map. There he is. Lock. Yeah, I have confirmed before heading out here via the app that it has a large landing pad. So I would hate to get way out here and get turned away. Sort of makes me cranky. Alright. So now we are proceeding. Hopefully that says they have a supply of 293,000 tons of animal monitors, so hopefully they won't be out. And the app is accurate. It's accurate 95% of the time. I've only had a couple times that I've got there and they didn't have the supply I needed, and usually that's when the supply levels were a smaller number than that. I only had like 500 supply, and maybe I theorized that maybe another pilot had already been there within the last few hours and took that supply since it was reported to the database. Alright, let's slow down here lest we fly by. It looks like we might fly by anyway, but let's see, because I'm talking. There we go. Now we're dropping to 7. Try to keep it on 7 or 6 on approach. Just my own personal preference. If I go down to 4, I usually end up with a flyby and can't pull it back in time to make a singular approach. Alright. Have this cargo ship coming in. Alright, station's in visual. See the dot. We're going to come to the left of the station to keep that, try to come in a little bit of approach away from the planetary gravity. We'll still get caught in it, but that's a pretty planet too. That's a very nice planet up there. Alright, so we're on approach, and we're going to make our approach away from the planet just a little bit, try to keep the gravity from pulling on the old Anaconda. There, we're lined up. 6 seconds velocity. In the blue on speed, about to drop on the blue on distance. So we're about to drop out of hyperdrive. There we go. Good lineup. Alright, coming in. There we go. Alright, boost up. Let's see if we can get in range. Slots pretty good.
LAC Whiskey Romeo Alpha. Welcome to this Imperial facility.
Alright, we're in range. Let's get the landing lined up. I'm going to let the computer do all the work. The Anaconda is a nice fit through the mail slot. I feel like I'm going to scrape my head and my feet as I go through the mail slot. So I let the computer do the work. It's also faster if you're running missions. So rather than manual sliding, lining up, I let the computer do the work. Why not use the technology, right? So try to never leave home without a computer. I have had to have forgot it before when I bought a new ship. I believe it was this Anaconda. In fact, when I went way out to buy it at a discount, came back, didn't have it. See how tight that mail slot is. I actually manually land. So I am rated to manually land any ship I fly. I just prefer to let the computer do it gracefully and a little bit more efficiently than I can. All right, big guy, set down on the pad. Let's get you loaded up. There we go. Nice and smooth. Boom, here we have arrived. Alright. I don't know that I need to go down into the hangar for anything. I'm just going to load some cargo.
We are glad to have you with us at this station, Commander.
I thank you for the welcome. I'm glad to be here. Alright, we're going to refuel. I always make that a habit to do the first thing when I get here. Alright, so I need for this mission, let's check our board again. I need 552 animal monitors, so we're going to fill this up with animal monitors right here with the commodities. Alright, let's go see if I can find some animal monitors. Either in technology or machinery one, let's see. I forget which. Definitely not in, there we go. Animal monitors, yeah, they have 256,000 on hand, so no worry for them running out. I'll go ahead and fill the hold. 400 tons. Confirm.
At maximum capacity.
Got confirmation that we've got the goods. And I just always make it a habit of pre-flight to check my cargo to make sure we're good. Alright, so now I've got 400 in the hold. I am ready to return to delivery. So I'll go over here. I know I'm going back to Shalome, my home base in Cubeo. Took me 3 jumps to get out here, but I know I'm going to be laden right now, so it's going to probably take me 4 or 5 jumps. Let's see what we end up. I'm going to be loaded. All right, so go to my bookmarks here. Find my home base right there. Plot. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we did. 4 jumps, not bad. Now we may still get a warning. If we come out and we're going to use over the fuel limit, we may still have to reroute. That's fastest route. That's what I've got it set on right now. And if we hit that and we can't make the jump because of fuel restrictions, I'll have to change it to economical route. All right, so here we go. I'm going to exit this puppy. All right, and we're going to launch. We are full. We'll rotate us around so we're pointing at the mail slot, and then I get to manually get this thing through the mail slot, which is always a lot of fun. Alright. Alright, come on. Lift up.
Your ship is released. You may leave when ready.
Watch that tower. Alright, there goes an asp out in front of me. See, I don't have anything on the scope behind me, so I should be good. Let's just line her up. Alright, I'm just going to thrust down just a little bit. Here we go. Alright, now I'm lined up. Alright, now I'm going to push it a little bit. I still need to come up just a touch, just a touch. There we go. Alright, now we're lined. Alright, lined up. Lose the landing gear so we can accelerate because we will get trespass warnings if we don't. There we go. Alright. Whew. Alright, now, I always feel like I'm going to scrape my head and my feet. Alright. Alright, let's get away from the station so we can jump. I'm not familiar with this system, Minnow, so I'll probably need to scan it when I get there just for fun, but let's see. Oh, let me jump now. Yep, it would have already said that I couldn't jump because of the 5-ton fuel limit if I was overladen. So. Here we go. On our way back with 400 tons of animal monitors. So what I'll do on once I get back, alright, let's get this puppy changed. Turn before we get in the Corona and burn this thing up. Yep, new system, so I'm going to run the Discovery scanner. Ooh, we've got a contact out there. Pretty big system. It's got 11 11 planetary bodies in it. Alright, so I have more trouble saying these. Winajiman? Your guess is as good as mine. I want to say wingman, but I know it's not that, so. Alright, we will let our heat fall just a little bit while we're accelerating away from the star. Personal preference again, but I always like to try to get it in the 30 range of heat. I don't know, it just makes me more comfortable. I'm sure it's fine. There we go, 33 is good. Give it a second more, it'll probably drop to 31. But I can go at 33. There's no need of waiting on it for a long time. But alright, we'll go. Yep. Right. It's an allied power, so we're good. Alright. I probably have been to it before. Fuel's fine. I'm checking it on the right. Not much used here. So a short jump, just to shave off some of the length of the jumps because I'm laden with cargo. Alright, I'm going to go to hip 56, so I need to come up and away from this star so I can get an alignment. Uh-oh, I'm going to get interdicted. Got a fella found. Yep, there we go. Alright. I can take him even with the anaconda. See that? See that? How you like that, fella? I can escape even in the anaconda. Come on, come on. I think I can anyway. Come on. Come on, baby. Move up. I've almost got him. Come on, baby. Navigate. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Yeah. Get your own cargo. This is mine. Buy it just like I did. Crazy pirate. Alright. Alright. Heat's good at 34%. Fuel's good. Engines are fully allocated with power. We're going to jump. Engage. Alright. Alright. Probably the only one that ever uses an anaconda for cargo runs, but hey, it works. 400 tons is 400 tons. Let's get away from this star some so I can line it up. Working towards the Imperial Clipper, or I get them mixed up, but I think it's the Clipper that's got 572 tons of cargo, but I got a ways to go before that. Alright, heat's at 34% falling, fuel is good. We are ready to jump. I'll go over here to my fire groups real quick, take that scanner off. I just don't like it on my screen. There we go. There. Better. Alright.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, home sweet Cubeo. Got about a quarter tank of gas, so we're doing alright. Much further than that, we would have to get some. Have to stop for gas. Alright. There's Chalome, my home base. We're going to go for it. I'm not going to slow down for that star. I'm getting away from it. Alright, there we go. Line that hood ornament up. There we go. Alright. Nice, easy cruise in to dock. Nice smooth ride in this Anaconda. No worries. range, so we'll start slowing just a little, just a touch. Yep. Try to hold it around 7, 6. We're right in there. Like I was saying earlier, if I get down to 4, I'm gonna fly by. I can't hold it. Alright, so smooth sailing. Steady she goes. Steady. I don't have visual on the station there quite yet, but I have the planet. There's the station. I see that little glimmering spot. There he is, right in the middle of that yellow circle. Vision on station. Alright, we're going to try to come away from the planet just a tad. Make our approach sort of backwards to the station, but I have found that the gravity doesn't grab me nearly as much if I try to keep the station between me and the planet. Just a strategy I use. It's no right or wrong, but alright. Velocity's at 7 seconds. We're in the blue on speed. We're about 2 bars away from blue on distance, where we can drop. Alright, and we will drop here momentarily. Alright, there we are. There we are. There is Chelomay. There's the military base. Home sweet home. Alright, let the computer do the work, get us down on the deck.
Access permitted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 39. Automated docking computer permitted.
That's some pretty capital ships over there. I like those. I wish they'd let me take them out for a spin one day. That would be fun. Sure, that's above my pay grade. There's a beautiful, beautiful visual of the capital ships outside of an Earth-like planet.
Restrict speed to within safe operating limits. Fly safely.
Tell the computer that I'm not speeding. It's a computer. Nice, smooth maneuvers by my docking computer. State of the art. Got the most memory money can buy. Biggest processor in it.
Please stay on current course.
Roger that. Landing pad 39. Smooth sailing.
Landing gear deployed.
And we are down. Alright, let's make delivery of these this 400.
Procedure complete. Execute system shutdown. Enjoy your stay, Commander. Your comfort is our top priority.
I like that. Your comfort is our top priority. I can deal with that. I'd like to order room service. I would like, let's see, TV. I would like, what else could I have? I could be a demanding person if I need to. Alright, let's see. 552 units of animal monitors. Here we go. We're going to deliver 400 of them. Alright. So that leaves us, if you do your quick math, 152. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back over to my app. I have my iPad here in my cockpit. And instead of 552, I now need 152, which I can fit into my Python. I'm going to find that and see if it's anywhere near. Nope. Guess what? Same place. Alright, but, however, I no longer need to use the Anaconda. I can fit the 152 into my Python, which is a little bit easier of a cargo ship to run. So, we'll change to the shipyard. We'll go to the Python. And the Python's one of my favorite ships in the whole game. I love the Anaconda. It has great use for big freight or long-range exploration. I think would be its main use. When I get ready to do a long-range exploration, it's definitely the ship I'm going to take. But I love the Python because it's a little easier to fly, not quite as slow. Holds 224 tons of cargo. It's just a good, and it's a tough ship. It's a good all-around ship. Alright, so we're going to go back over here. We still need that. Alright, we're going to go back to the galaxy map, and because I didn't set the bookmark, I'm going to have to spell that system out again. Alright, so let's go here. And wish it had a GPS function where you could just hit a round trip in there and let it stay. I'll grab the wireless keyboard for this one. PANGIL AGAR. Oops, I spelled ARA. Hopefully, if I hit that right. Yep, there we go. And now that I've been there, I have the system map available, so I can plot directly to the station. So I can either go over here and go over this way, or I can there, or I can go over here to the left and find it in the list and just plot to it. That way I'm directly plotted to it. I don't have to stop when I get in the system and replot to the station itself. See how many we got in the Python? 3 jumps. Alright, that's cool. Alright, let's do a pre-flight check. Pre-flight check. Our fire groups are set. You can see in the Python I have a lot of lasers and seeker missiles. I probably need to get some kinetics put in there. But for right now, that's what it'll do. Check our inventory, 0, so we are clear of inventory. Alright, and we are ready to go get the second load and complete this mission. Alright, so we are pre-flight, we'll check. We are confirmed in plot and fueled. We are fueled 100%, so we are at launch state. Alright, so we made the big run with our Anaconda. Now we'll finish it up with the Python, which is, by the way, much easier to get through that mail slot. Not bad, but the Anaconda just feels sort of small. The mail slot does. And you can instantly see the Python's a little bit faster already on its thrusters. Come to port just a little bit with thrusters. There we go. Nose down just a little bit. There we are. And with the Python, we can leave the landing gear down and go comfortably at the speed that we should through the mail slot. Not get the proximity warning or the trespass warning. Alright. Be on our way here. One of these days I'm going to go land at that military base. It does show that I can land on it. At least it shows up in the nav bin, so I'm thinking I can land on it. I may find otherwise. And the other thing I like about this Python is I have it have an A-class modules on it, and you can see the heat is at 22%. I guess I got to get my out of the mass lock first. Even with boosters, it's just at 29, so I'll let it fall back just a little bit. I could easily jump right now and be fine, but I always like to keep it as cool running as I can.
You are now leaving the controlled zone. Safe travel.
Alright, we'll go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright. Let's call that the Shui sector. I'm sure that's nowhere near what that should be pronounced as, but that's what it really looks like. It sounds like Shui. Shui sector. Alright. Rotate around, get out of this, get away from this star. Personally, I don't do a lot of fuel scooping unless I just need to. I find it takes a little bit more of my time. Yeah, it saves a few credits, but there's been times when I got too close, and then I put a world of hurt on my own health. So I only tend to personal preference. I only tend to put the fuel scoop on if I'm going on a long range mission. Short range missions, I don't use it. You can see I'm already down at 27%. I can jump again.
Drive charging.
Shui sector. Alright. Here we go. Alright, there's our target system. Let's get away from this star. See where it took 3/4 of the fuel for the Anaconda? It's gonna take not even anywhere close. I'd say I'd say a quarter of a tank, quarter of the fuel for the Python. It's not even going to get anywhere near half a tank, half of a fuel capacity. All right, 34% and dropping. We are aligned. 29. That's good enough for me. Alright, won't take long now. Alright, there's our station. While we're en route, I'm just going to look again over here. Transactions. So we have 152 animal monitors to pick up. So we'll grab those and head back. Drop them in. Check our mission board. Turn it in. Made about 1.4, but actually I won't make the 1.4. I'll take the option for more reputation while I'm flying. I've got adequate credits right now. You can never have enough credits, but I've got enough right now that my focus is on reputation. So I'll take the option to reduce the credits and maximize the reputation. Change vision. Change vision. Whichever you like. Alright, I have a visual on the planet. 24, about 20 velocity seconds away. 500 light seconds or so. Again, gonna loop past just a touch. Alright, we're gonna, oh see I hit 4. I slipped up. Now I'm gonna fly by. I always do on 4. But I'm gonna keep turning and try to stay as close to the vector as I can so that I don't go way past it. But you can see the station. I could say I meant to do that. See the station slot? Oh, it's going by now. I can't say that I meant to do that. Alright. Alright. We're still relatively good shape. Alright, let's keep it real here. Not my first time to fly by, won't be my last. I lose my focus and don't watch that velocity, and it slips up on me. Slips up on me a lot. Alright, there we go. Now coming away from the planet just a little bit, see if I can minimize the planetary gravity. Well, it's gonna grab me. There he's grabbing me anyway. I can feel it. Alright, and then I'm gonna just sort of go here. Alright, it's easy to get your eyes to watching the planet instead of watching your readings. Alright, 8 seconds. We're good. Alright. There we go. Okay, there we are. Mail slot should be towards the planet, I would think.
Delay C, Whiskey, Romeo, Alpha. Flight Operations Bureau is honored by your presence, Commander.
Thank you. Thank you for a nice greeting. Oh, yeah, we got a Cobra in the area.
Access is now granted. We have prepared for your arrival on pad 37.
Check that
We have
Cobra.
engaged auto-docking protocols.
Oh, we do have another commander. Commander Diecast 44. But that was at 6:56. So that was this morning. So I'm guessing that Cobra out there is an AI. We are in open place, so it could be either one. For the nebula out there, there's a ship out way out there. A lot of ships out
Please
there.
regulate your speed, Commander.
Scan detected.
Alright. Let the computer do the work. Bring us in and set us down. We're going to go to landing pad 37. Landing pad 37. (152) animal monitors. Took me a long time to figure out that the dot on your alignment vector changes once you get through the mail slot. It shows you where your landing pad. When I was doing it manually, I was panicking sometimes, going, "Where's my landing pad?" It updates as you go through the mail slot, from what I can tell. Alright, we are down. Still don't see a reason to go into the station itself, to the hangar.
Landing successful. Commencing offload. Welcome to the facility, Commander.
First thing I do is always refuel. Alright, let's go to the commodities tech. Alright, we are looking for animal monitors. Animal monitors. The reason for the pause is I was getting my iPad fired up beside me. No particular reason, I just like to keep it active. I call them my cockpit computers. Alright, let's go. I have two, an iPad and an Android. Both to my left. Alright, so I need animal monitors right there. I need to buy 152 tons. Won't hurt anything if I go over, I just have to sell them when I get over there. And technically, if I wanted to do the right thing, I could look up what would sell really good, make a profit, fill up my rest of my cargo hold. But I'm not up for that right now. By that tedium, I just want to get this done. All right, so 152 on the right. I can see right bottom. 152 of my 224 slots are used. All right, so I always do my pre-flight check. Confirmation, 152 cargo, animal monitors. Over here, confirmation. I need 152 animal monitors. Check. Navigation. Let's get a plot going really quick. Alright. Bookmarks. There. Plot a route home. Okay. How many jumps? 4 because we have cargo now. Alright. Double check we're fueled. We are. Pre-flight check is complete. Tower, we are ready for launch.
You have been disengaged from the dock. Be careful to observe restrictions when leaving the station.
Alright, now we're good. See how much easier the Python is to align and to get in position than the Anaconda on the mail slots.
Landing gear retracted.
Yep. Shuey! We're going to Shuey. Alright, aligning. Lined up, we're still mass lock, boost. I guess I could have held, wouldn't have been long. Heat's still at 30%, we're still good to go, even with the boost. There we go to 27, we are good.
Charging.
You have cleared the station perimeter. Please take care on your journey.
Alright, hope to.
3, 2, 1.
Let's not get too close to that star, shall we? Oh, this is a new system. Alright. Probably scan it, but I'm not going to take the time. I am running. Alright, we are at 42% heat. That planet is right in front of my heat reading. I'll let it drop just a minute while I reply. Alright, here we go. We're at 22% heat. I think that is good. We're going to go to the Shui sector. Jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
I like the name. I think that's probably my favorite name of a system so far, Shui. It makes me think of the song Shui, the old song Shui, or you could think of it as Chewie from Star Wars. I like either one, either version, either word association. All right, I'll pull back on the throttle. Little thing I got doing when I'm jumping is pull back on the throttle so you don't run into a star. There we go. Okay. All right, we're gonna roll around this star and line up. I guess I turned too far. All right, there we go. All righty then. Heat's got to drop a minute. That's a good time for a drink of lemonade. All right, 27 on the heat. We are good to go. Mass lock is clear. A jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright. There we are. Get ourselves lined up for home sweet Cabello. Home sweet Cabello. Letting the heat drop a little bit. We're at 30% now. I could punch it, but I'm gonna. There we go. 27 always feels great. 22 even feels better. The 27's great.
Drive charging.
Dual shock forward disconnected. Because I'm flying the HOTUS.
Ready to engage.
No, I guess I don't want. Well, my throttle was full up. I guess it. My throttle malfunction. That's weird. It was full up. It took it as in neutral. When I pulled it back to neutral, it took it full up. Reversed it. That would be called a glitch. Probably because the dual shock dropped. It probably upset the PlayStation. Alright, here we are back at the home sweet star. We're going to go to Chelame. Home. Alright. Away from this star. That sensation you're stuck there when it starts slow. You get away from the star, things start smoothing out. Alright. Just moments away from turning this mission in. We'll watch what it does. Alright. Alright, 29 seconds. Slow down warnings because I'm going past a planet. It doesn't bother me. I'll buzz them, I don't care. Alright. I guess you could call it sort of almost a proximity warning. Alright, gotta watch my velocity here. Slipping up on me again. 7, I'm gonna drop back a little. It was the rate of fall was pretty good. Right, holding at 7. Sight on the planet. I do not yet have visual on the station. But I will shortly. Looks like we got an allied ship in there, so it's a green diamond. Alright. Holding at 7 seconds velocity. Rotate away from the planet a little bit. There, we have visual on the station. Right in the middle of the yellow circle. 7 seconds, holding smooth. Holding smooth sailing. We're on approach. Right, we're over at the left. We are crossing into the correct speed bracket. Speed window's good. Distance window's 2 bars away. Window 1 bar away. When both those windows are active, we will drop. We can drop. Alright, there we are. Hit the button to drop, and we will be at the station. Nice. Alright. Boost on, get it within 7.5 kilometers.
Delay take Whiskey Romeo Alpha. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau welcomes you to our territory. We are honored by your visit. Station 7 has been informed of your arrival.
Scan detected.
Access permitted.
Computer, do the work.
Designated pad number 45.
Who's scanning me?
Automated docking computer permitted. You are clear to hand over control.
Who's scanning me? Never can tell if it's a station or another ship. Or there's the military base that we've grown to know and love. Man, those are pretty ships. I feel secure with those ships out there. Staying the military base is right outside the headquarters. I feel very secure.
Scan detected.
Another one? That's probably the station. Landing pad 45.
Traffic reported. Please ensure you give way to larger vessels.
Way at the back.
Landing gear deployed.
Yes, that is the game music. That is not me. I'm just humming along with the game music. But sort of like they wish they'd make that configurable so you could play your own music on Muzak, if you want to call it, on landing. But that's good. That's a good selection. Don't get me wrong. All right. So here we are.
Landing complete. Systems offline. Our facilities are at your
Now, what I'm going to do now is look at my status and run this experiment. First thing I'm going to do is refuel. I always do that. All right, refueled. All right, I'm going to come over here and show you what I'm after. I've got the 152 animal monitors. All right, there's my, I'm 9% rank of Viscount on Empire. That's not what I'm after, but I'm going to watch it. And I'm 32% on Tycoon. So remember that. 9% on Empire, 32 on Tycoon. Alright, I'm going to go over here and turn this mission in. Supply and demand. I expect it to move the Tycoon a little bit. I do not know that it's going to, it may very well move the Empire. Well, it will move the Empire rank because this is an Empire mission. So, there we go. Alright, so here we go. Turning this in. Deliver. Complete. Alright, so now I can pick the 1.4 million credits, or I can pick reputation with the Empire, 5 pluses, 5 notches versus 2, and I'll only get 75,000 credits. I don't need the credits, so or I could take option number 3 and get some thermic alloys. I really am working on this reputation, so I'm going to take the middle credit. At 78,505, you could argue that it did cost me some money to buy all of those and return them, but I'm essentially paying for reputation, so I'm alright with losing a little bit of money. Alright, here we go. We're going to turn it in. Bing, there we go. Instantly we see 6,000 units of beer for 10 million. I'm not going to sign that up. I'm not going to do it. Alright, I've gotten trouble signing for wings like that before. I'm not going to do this. I'm addicted to the mission board, so that's my problem. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to monitor this. Alright, so now Tycoon, nope, still at 32%. Or was it 30? Yeah, it was 32, wasn't it? 31? Did it move it a whole percent? I think it did. I think it was 31 and now it's 32. I could go back and look on this later. I'm short-term memory deficient. Alright, if I go over here, I should see Viscount goes up to 12. Yeah, so I had a slight increase on my Tycoon. That's slow going, but that's a big rank. So, alright, we're good. Alright, so, yeah, I think we need to, now if there's a faster way to rank up Tycoon, I need to go find it, because I'm really trying to get that moved. But at least it moved it a percent. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and call this broadcast here. I don't want it to get too long, but I'm mainly just sort of working on that ranking. And so, alright, thanks for taking a view, and I may be broadcasting here again in a few minutes, who knows, but I try to segment them so that they're not really like 3 hours or 4 hours long, although sometimes I do that. But I'm going to try to segment this one right here. So if you're watching, thank you. Or if you're watching this later, thank you. Let me know if you have questions or tips, comments. I'm always open to feedback. Thanks. Bye.